Hey everybody, welcome back. Marcus Graves back again with another reaction to Kenobi, this time to episode 5, part 5. If you enjoyed the upcoming video, please like, comment, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there. Head on over to my Patreon page, the link is down below in the pinned comment. Also down in the pinned comment is the link to my Discord. All types of good things happening over there, and with all that being said, let's get on into it. And here's the de-aging.
Oh, there you are.
It's fine. It's not perfect, but it's fine.
You have done well. Kneel.
Before Zard.
Set a course, Captain. We leave for Jabiim at once.
For the Hoth system. General Veers, prepare my ship.
We only have a few hours. We'll do whatever we can to help.
It's always in his nature to help. The Jedi Code is like an itch. He cannot help it.
It's Vader. He'll attack next. He hasn't the patience for a siege. How do you know?
I raised him.
You mean Anakin? You knew who Vader was. Back on Daiu, how did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Vader would have kept that hidden.
Mm-hmm.
You're too young to have known him.
Unless you were a youngling.
Unless you were there.
Mm-hmm.
6, you were a youngling.
That's what I speculated.
They were the only family I knew, and he slaughtered them.
Which is why she blames Obi-Wan, because that was his apprentice.
Do you really want Anakin dead? Where were you while he was killing my friends? He was your Padawan.
Mm-hmm.
Leia, we gotta hurry! Are you listening to me? I feel like you're not listening to me.
Would you stop talking?
She gave us a speech about her backstory. I figured she would die. The loader droid said, "Bitch, you grabbed my gun. Get the fuck off me."
May the Force be with you.
Thermal detonator. Pretty G way to go out. It's like, I'll take all y'all with me. And once again, given her regret regarding the past, she will protect them.
No. Haja.
That was kind of like giving a knife to somebody, like blade first. Literally, in this case, it's like, I'm gonna give somebody who's never used this weapon, I'm gonna give it to him with the emitter, faced right near his gut. Okay. Then most likely what's probably gonna happen? They're probably gonna show in the flashback that he uses a feint in order to overcome Anakin.
What makes you think he won't see it coming?
Because all he'll see is me.
Blinded by his rage. It's not going to work. We obviously know this, but...
Transport people! Move, let's go!
Well, he dropped the comm link. Vader is not going to know anything about the boy on Tatooine or anything like that, because... obviously... Oh! I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Oof. I am much more against Rey having this ability because of her lack of training. It's more understandable with Ahsoka, more understandable with Vader. And it happened with Starkiller, but of course Starkiller was a video game. All I'm saying is limitations. Because once again, going back to limitations, 900-year-old Yoda struggled with a beam in episode 2. Vader and Ahsoka and them should not be able to, with ease, and for fuck's sake not Rey, with ease be able to maneuver moving ships. At least not without a great strain and great effort. Speaking of effort, good job, Reva, but no. So we get the revelation, of course, that Reva was a youngling, and I had speculated as such before, because once again, yeah, that Vader's identity being known would I've always been under the impression that something like that would have been hidden. So of course, to find this out, yes, makes sense. So we get to this episode, and they frame it and juxtapose it against a training session between Obi-Wan and Anakin. I wonder if they're kind of using that to go with the "when I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master." Now with this context, because that always made sense with the 20-year gap between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. But if you bring this into context now, and he whooped his ass in the third episode, it's like, when I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. Even which we assumed that he would lose in the final battle. Obviously, Vader. I mean, that I questioned if that would be enough to have the whole line, "When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master." When it's like, well, you're at least even. You lost to him, but you're at least even. But if this is more of like a, for lack of a better word, philosophical type of victory that Obi-Wan has, and they may be setting it up here, that Anakin still has his, Anakin is Anakin. He's going to be Anakin, but he still has the tendencies that Obi-Wan can exploit. They could be setting that up. What they also showed here was, yes, Obi-Wan got the upper hand on Anakin, but Anakin has got the upper hand here, but Anakin has certainly learned something in the interim, because Obi-Wan's line was, "Your need to prove yourself is your undoing." And this may not have been a need to prove himself so much as it was to get revenge and vindicate himself. Guess you could still say that's a form of proving. Vindication, yeah. It's proving yourself. And once it may not be proving yourself to be the best Jedi, but proving yourself that I can beat you, that I can overcome you. Which Obi-Wan still got the upper hand in, but he got the upper hand over Reva, because it was her need to prove herself, to avenge the younglings, and also they keep mentioning the "you come from a low status" and this, that, and the other, which is curious to me, especially that the Grand Inquisitor says it when the Grand Inquisitor was a temple guard. Well, not a guard. He was a sentinel. I guess it just makes you question. It's like, okay, so what was his view on younglings then? I mean, because he had to have been a youngling at some point. So, are they referring to where they got her from, where the Jedi got her from, or whatever? You know what I mean? It's interesting. So she kind of goes into the whole proving yourself. And I suppose in a way, in a more heroic way, Tala, with a need to prove herself given her regret with how things turned out, which is how she flipped on the Empire. In a way, the need to prove herself to herself of like, I have to correct this thing, ended up being her undoing, but like I said, in a more heroic way. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there, my short films, reactions, reviews, video essays, my Graves plays, all that good stuff that's on there, and much, much more to come. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.